This tutorial is about how to use Dreamweaver templates to create additional pages. We just finished creating a template and creating the edible areas. Now we're going to use that template to create additional pages and make changes to those edible areas. So what we're going to do is click on File, New, click on Page from Template, make sure we're in the striped umbrella, click on Activities Pages, which is our only template. Before we hit create, she'll point out that this update page when template changes is very important to have checked, because when we make changes to our template, then any pages that are created from the template will automatically get updated, and you'll see that in either this tutorial or the next one. I'm going to click on create, and you'll notice that the activities page template came up with our two edible areas, photo and description, and you'll notice that up here it is unnamed, Untitled 2. You'll notice that I cannot edit in the banner area because of the circle with a line through it. I cannot edit with the navigation bar. You'll notice that the activities button is automatically checked here, and that's because this particular template is only about the activities pages. You'll notice that down here I cannot modify, and in the footer area I cannot modify. The only place that I can edit is this area that I chose where the sidebar area was, and the description. And what I want to do is I want to save this as a regular HTML file. So I'm going to do a File, Save As, make sure I'm in my striped umbrella area, and type Golfi. I don't have to type the HTML, but I can if I want to. Down here it'll automatically get an HTML. Click on Save, and you'll see now up here it says Golfi, and down here in my files I'll see Golfi.html. We can modify any of the areas that we're allowed to. One of the areas that we're allowed to is the title, so I'm going to put in Area Golf Courses, and then over here I'm going to click on this image, voting image, and delete it, and over here under Assets I'm going to look for the golfer JPEG, bring it up here, drag it up there, put in an alternate text of golfer swinging a club, hitting enter, so that puts a new picture in there. The description area I can change, so I'm going to select the text, and I'm going to click on File, Import, Word. I'm bringing it in from a Word document called golf.doc. Click on Open, and there's our text. I'm going to delete that space there. I'm going to delete that space there just to make it a little closer. I'm going to select the text and make the class paragraph text be associated with that area. One more thing that we can do is we can put a link on the sports club. We can link it to About Us. So I'm going to select it and point to About Us. So by working with the template, I have created a page for golfing, and it has the same banner, the same nav bar, and the same footer. All I changed was the photo and the description. I'm going to save it, and I'm going to close it. Then I'm going to open up the fishing page. The fishing page was not based on the template, but we're going to associate it with the template. So what I'm going to do is copy this paragraph here, so we have it. So I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to close the fishing page, and I'm going to do a File, New, Page from Template, the striped umbrella, Activities Pages, and Create. And you'll notice that we got Untitled 3 as our document, and we're going to save it as fishing. So I'm just going to highlight fishing, or I can type in fishing.html and click on Save. It'll say that it already exists. Do we want to overwrite it? Say yes. So now we have opened up a template, and we have our picture and our text from the activities page, and we need to delete this photo here, go into our assets to look for that herring small that we had in before, put that in there, and then put in the text, Ralph and his catch. We're going to put in a title of Fishing at the striped umbrella. And then we have to change this text. So I'm going to select the text, and I'm going to paste in the text that we copied from the other page so that we have the same text that is associated with fishing. I'm going to save the file to get rid of the asterisk. And now we're going to create one for the activities page that we had before. So So if I open up the activities page so you can see what that looks like, this is the one we started with before, and you'll notice that this is the file that we used to create the template. So we don't have to make any changes, we just want to make it associated with our template. So if we make any changes to our template, this will change also. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to close this. I'm going to close fishing, and I'm going to click on File, New, Striped Umbrella, Activities, click on Create, and then I'm going to save it as Activities and click on Save. It says it's already there, so you want to overwrite it? Yes. Anything we want to do is change the page title to the Dolphin Racer. Hit Enter and then save the file to update the changes. You can see that now Activities page that we had before now is associated with the template because it's got a description, editable area, and a photo editable area. This concludes the tutorial on how to use a template to create pages in your website.